Hey guys, welcome to my video today. I'm going to be showing you how I just do a basic maintenance wash on my car. It's been fully ceramic coated, so I'll have this done within a half an hour. Show you the tips and tricks on how to get the job done fast, keep it looking good and scratch free. Alright guys, welcome back. So the first step of any good car wash is getting your wheels done first. So I'll be trying out Diablo wheel cleaner from Chemical Guys. Never tried it before. I actually got it as a gift, so see how it does. And I got a bucket of Adams polishes, soap in there with my wheel brushes. So first thing you want to do is wash the wheel down, make sure it's cool to the touch. Put that aside. Now grab your wheel cleaner, shake her up. So this is more of a gel. I actually prefer like more of a stream, or more of like a spray pattern, but this seems kind of viscous. First thing I do is I grab my my lug nut brush, get in there, kind of just go in there and twist it. And I usually get my calipers as well. This car doesn't really produce that much brake dust, so. And then you want to grab another wheel brush. Just agitate the dirt. The wheel cleaner can only do so much. You gotta get in there and really get it. Now, I'm not doing my barrels right now because I actually just deep cleaned them, so don't worry. And usually I come over with another bigger brush in case I missed anything. You always want to do it top to the bottom, because obviously dirt flows down, so the safest way is to just do the bottom last. And then this brush is the best wheel cleaning brush, or tire cleaning brush I've ever used. I think it's Max Shine. Pretty sure it's like $8 on Amazon. But it does a great job. Alright, once that's done, you can wash it off. Did a pretty good job. These are ceramic coated, so I'll do the rest of the wheels and then I'll cut back to me doing the car. See you in a sec. and washing portion. Because in my opinion, I don't even care how coated your vehicle is. If you don't at least put a glove on it, put a mitt on it, it's still gonna have dirt on it. So this is essentially a 2-bucket method. So you got buckets with crook guards in them. One's the clean water and one's the soap water. So just kind of get a good amount on there. And as always, everything in detailing is top down. So start from the top. And I'm telling you, when you ceramic coat it, it's just like, it just glides. Like I can barely put any pressure on this. And it just glides right off. You can even squeeze it for some suds, because that's what you want. You want lubricity. As much suds as you can get, so you're not marring the paint or putting scratches in. And by no means am I a professional detailer, but I enjoy doing it a lot. Definitely a passion of mine. And I always get complimented wherever I go on my cars. You guys out there that are obsessed with detailing would know. I just recently started getting into paint correction, and that's a whole nother world. I'm going to switch sides so we can do the bottom area, because the bottom is going to be way more dirtier than the top. You can see all that. So you dunk it in there, kind of ruffle it around, squeeze it out. See, there's nothing left. I think I forgot over here. So you guys got any Labor Day plans? I'm out here in New Hampshire, and as you can tell, kind of a crummy day. But as long as it's not raining, I'll be detailing. Back over to here. Yeah, this just slides across. And, you know, you don't have to do a lot of pressure. Flip it around. Front end's usually pretty dirty too. So this is a 2018. My girlfriend, what is it? 2018 Camaro LT RS with the V6. Definitely wish she would have got the manual, but at that time neither of us knew how to drive manual, so it wasn't really an option. But this is a fun car. Still plain quick. A little tight on the inside, but it's nothing you can't get used to. All right, so that's the hand washing portion. Now you just wash it off. So I'll cut back to when I start drying it. All right, guys, now we're back into the garage after I washed it. I dried it a little bit. So now how I dry it kind of depends on like how clean it is and what I want to do next. So like I said, it is ceramic coated, but I just bought a new house and we have a well, and I'm getting water spotting. I have a filter on it, but unfortunately it's not the best. So what I'll do for drying it is, I've been testing out the Meguiar's Express Spray Wax Synthetic. I usually use Bead Maker or, you know, whatnot. So what you're gonna do, get a towel, let's grab one of these, make sure it's clean. Even though it's in there, I always make sure it's clean by giving it a quick little whip. So essentially you're gonna spray the panels, spray a little on the pad, usually put it in my pocket like that, and then lightly go over it. You don't need to hammer it in there, you know, just lightly go over it. And then you flip it, kind of buff it off. It kind of streaks a little bit, it looks like, so. Yeah, the whole water spot thing is super crappy, but what are you gonna do about it? Eventually, I'm definitely gonna get a eventually I'm gonna get just a, I think it's CR's water spotless water filter system. I've seen guys like Ammo NYC, Larry, he had one at his house. Because honestly, if you don't have it, you're essentially just chasing your tail the whole time. Because it's like no matter how clean you get it, those water spots do not want to go away. And to be honest, they're kind of hard to get off. Like I said, I could get them off, but at this point, I'm gonna have to do something different. And then I used some bug and tar remover on my trunk right here, and it was my first time using it, and I kind of just sprayed it, and then I was like, oh, I'll wipe it off with a microfiber towel. And then when I was wiping it off, I didn't even realize it. You know, I put in like basically 1,000 swirl marks, so that kind of sucked. So there is a limit to how much the ceramic will help. So eventually I'll polish that out. But I mean, it's not perfect, but I love it. I think it looks good. That might look dirty, but it's not. Yeah, so essentially, by using like a spray wax or a spray sealant or a detail spray to help you dry, is you're minimizing the chances of swirls. By like having it all lubricated and whatnot. And like right now I'm not even doing any pressure at all, really. Very light pressure. No real need to go in there and get all crazy. You're just gonna put swirls in it. I'll tell you what, it's pretty easy to put a swirl in your paint, especially black. But you know, like they say, nothing cleans up like black. It's an absolute nightmare to deal with, but it does clean up good. This is actually my first time using the Meguiar spray wax as a drying aid. Seems a little streaky, to be honest. So you know what I'm gonna do actually? Since I am noticing all this streaking. Is I'm gonna grab one of my higher GSM towels here. And put a little bit of a spray wax on so it's not touching the paint all naked. Seems to be coming off better now. I don't know what that is. Tell you what, detailing's a workout. Okay, so for this hood, I know it's not in the best shape, so you know, you're gonna make mistakes though. Like I said, I'm not professional, but I mean, you can see a little bit of swirls. It's actually not that bad compared to what it used to. I mean, when we first got this car, I mean, talk about dealer installed swirl marks, like, jeez. I mean, we got it during the winter, so I don't know if they had, like, it had snow on it or whatnot, because that's like the #1 killer for a paint. You can see all these stupid water spots are like stuck in the paint now. It's unfortunate, but I mean, I'll try to make a video on, you know, how to get rid of that. She's looking pretty good now. But yeah, as I was saying, that brush, if you can, you know, living in New England, you're kind of up against it, but these brushes right here, that's just gonna absolutely destroy your paint. So I don't know, this is a drying agent. I feel like I'm getting streaks. I don't know if that's just like clinging to the water spots or what. It seems to only be on the hood where the water spots are. Usually if you just spray it again, kind of reactivates it so you can wipe it off. I mean, this hood already was pretty caked before we even did the detailing. That's probably as good as we're gonna get it. All right, so I don't know about this. I'll have to use it more, but it seems a little streaky because when I use Bead Maker, never ever, you know, one pass and it's good. But I mean, I kind of still see like a little bit of product left over. You know what? It'd be interesting to see if Bead Maker takes that out. I mean, all that you see is just rock chips. Yeah, so you guys kind of just saw it live right there. Kind of see it a little bit. Really gotta work it in there. But overall, I mean, I'm still pretty stoked with it. This is just black car things, you know? Having a black car definitely isn't easy. Okay, so, and we drive the highway every day with it, so the front end's pretty much just done. So what you do now, I know what I do now is spray some bead maker on the wheels. This is essentially a spray synthetic, super hydrophobic, super glossy, probably a couple weeks, months protection. I don't think it's that long of protection, but it certainly is glossy. And just rub these guys down. I ceramic coated these as well with the what was this? The Geon wheel ceramic. Seems to be pretty good. But when it comes to wheels, they take forever to wash. They never want to dry. Yeah, but you guys can see that. I don't know, that spray synthetic from Meguiar's, I don't know, a little streaky. I don't know if I was doing it wrong or what. And I was using, as I showed you guys in the intro, I was using that Chemical Guys Diablo wheel gel. No. I mean, maybe a wheel soap, but as far as like the foaming and the tire cleaning aspect, I thought it was very poor. It didn't really like do what I wanted it to do. Especially as a tire. You know, you can get bead wheel, what's the one I usually use? Brake Buster from P&S. That stuff is really good. And cheap, $25 a gallon, I believe. And that cleans the wheels and the tires, so. With that Diablo wheel gel is like $10 a bottle, and it just does wheels. I think it's more of a gel than like an actual wheel cleaner. Like, I wouldn't really say that that's a wheel cleaner. So I took my microfibers. So that's kind of pretty much what I do. So before I signed off this video, give you guys a final walk around. Didn't take more than a half hour. I still gotta clean the glass. Like I said, there's water spots on it. I wasn't super impressed with that Meguiar synthetic spray wax, but I think she still came out pretty good. The Meguiar's was just pretty streaky. But all in all, she still looks beautiful. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and see what happens in the next one. See ya.